All right, wonderful. Thanks, guys, for being on today on a Saturday. It's great to be here, and just want to extend just a thank you to Tony, to Anthony for being on here. I call him Tony. I've known him for ages. I think everyone else calls him Anthony, but yeah, he's right. Years ago, I think it was probably 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Can't remember now. It was me, Tony, Paul in a room, and Tony's absolutely right. There's nothing unique or special or anything about us. We just decided that we were going to do whatever it took to better ourselves, to learn what we needed to do, to stick with it, to be consistent with those things. And so I want to encourage you as well that no matter where you are in your business right now, whether you're just starting off, whether you are making millions in your business and you're wanting to go to that next level in your business, it's about the consistency of what you're doing. And I'm going to share with you guys some amazing tips. Make sure you have some something to write on, a pen, pencil, something like that. Make some notes, okay? I'm going to give you some great information over the next hour and a half or so that we're on. But I'm going to be very honest with you. You guys probably know this by now because if you've been coming on over the last several weeks that Tony's been on here, yes, there's going to be an offer at the end of this because some of you are going to want more additional help. But I have something, a discounted offer for less than a night out for a family at a dinner and movie for our monthly membership stuff. So it's absolutely affordable for absolutely everyone, no matter where you are in your business, what stage you are right now. But we're going to be going over how to generate consistent high quality leads on LinkedIn without being spammy. Okay, and Tony's just talked a lot about that, not being spammy. We're not pitching and trying to sell on LinkedIn. We're not doing anything like that at all. We're not paying for ads either. Everything that we do on LinkedIn is organic. Everything I'm showing you is organic. And I want to just start off by asking a question. And I want everyone to type this into the questions box, the Q&A box here. Where are you right now consistently generating leads on LinkedIn for your business? Yes or no? Now, a lead, just to clarify, a lead is someone interested in speaking to you about your product or service, not a connection. Okay, a connection on LinkedIn is not a lead. All right, that's just someone connecting with you. So loads and those. No. Okay, loads and those, which is very normal, right? Very normal, because a lot of people, when they go onto LinkedIn, they think it's just a CV, resume, online business card website. Like, can you really generate leads online? By the end of this session, you're going to see the power of what LinkedIn can do for your business. And if you're not using LinkedIn, someone just typed in not started your biz yet. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you some cool things around that as well. All right, Grace. So we'll do some. I'm going to show you something really cool in this as well. But no matter where you are, you're going to be able to see the power of LinkedIn, and that if you're not using LinkedIn to generate leads for your business right now, you are missing out. And I want to just share with you to start off to help you start framing how amazing LinkedIn is. One of my clients, her name is Gay. She is a coach, and she had been in business for about 3 months. Okay, she had just started. She had just started looking at generating more leads online, but she didn't really know what to do, but she was very, very, very intrigued on how to tap into LinkedIn because of the professional network that is on LinkedIn, because she works with professionals. So when we started working together, 3 months after working together, she generated over $15,000 just from LinkedIn alone, and her business was brand new. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you're just starting off, whether you're established, or whether you're very well established, a corporate, big corporate, LinkedIn is amazing for your business. So this is just an example, and we're going to share loads more throughout this of what LinkedIn can do for your business. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to look over the LinkedIn Leads method. Now, this is the program that she went through. She went through my one-to-one mentoring program as well, which is thousands and thousands, but guys, we're going to do something way, way, way less than that at the end of the session, right? But we're going to go through each one of these: laser focus, expertly connect, add value, direct and close, and scale. So we're going to go through each one of those as we move forward through today. So who is this training for? If you are wanting that simple step-by-step system to crush LinkedIn, just like Tony gave his example of when I worked with his son on how to do this in a simple step-by-step manner to generate these really good high-quality leads. And if you have a product that's business to business, business to professional, and if you're business to consumer, this can also work very well. It depends on how you're framing what you do, okay? And how you're positioning that. Again, you're not just spamming stuff. You're not spamming affiliate links. You're not doing anything like that, all right? So let me know in the chat, are you business to business? Are you B2B? B to P, which is business to professional, or are you B to C? Or maybe you're a combination of those. Let me know, because it's always kind of good for me to know kind of who's on the training, who's on the call. Okay. Okay. Good mix. Good mix of people. B to C, B to B. Okay. A combo. All right. Cool. Yep. All right. Good. All right, amazing. Great. Good combination of everyone in the room today. Fantastic. Okay. If you're not wanting to spend money on ads, and you're also not wanting to have to do all sorts of stuff with funnel software, writing loads of copy, creating tons and tons and tons of content, right? As a matter of fact, you don't even need to have a website. Okay. When I first started generating leads on LinkedIn, I didn't have a website, and I purposely didn't have one for a full year. Because one of the objections I was getting from some people just starting off is, well, I've got to get my website up and running first. I was like, no, you don't. I don't even have one, right? And I was generating leads every single day on LinkedIn. Now I do. I have a website and all that kind of stuff. Because for a full year, I purposely didn't do that because I wanted to prove to people you don't need to have a website to generate high quality leads for your business, even if you're just starting out. Okay, so you don't need any of that sort of stuff on this at all. Okay, but what we're going to be looking at today is why most people fail on LinkedIn and how you don't have to. The secret success of LinkedIn. This is something that I learned because when I got onto LinkedIn, I'll tell you about my journey in a second, it didn't go so well. And I'm going to share with you the secret success that I learned about LinkedIn through that, and then why LinkedIn is the place to be to close more and to scale more in your business. All right. But for everyone that stays on to the end of the session, I'm going to give you a bonus training as well. All right. This is going to be my perfect testimonial formula so that you can get incredible, phenomenal recommendations, not only on LinkedIn, but that you can get these to put on your website or other social media sites as well. So have you ever worked with anyone, one of your clients, and you ask them for a testimonial and they send something back to you and it's like, yeah, John was really great, he's a lovely person, he was always there for us, he helped us out a lot, and I highly recommend you work with him. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, I've done so much more for this person than just being there for him, right? So you want something that really goes in, like really powerful, so that when you're sharing that on social media platforms, LinkedIn, your website, wherever you're doing that, when your prospects read it, it just blows them away. Like, oh my God, this is what he can do, or this is what she can do for people. Whoa. Okay. So I'm going to share that bonus session with you for everyone that stays on to the end of the training today. So quick introduction for myself. This is my 3 kids. My name is Jason Osborn. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I was actually there about 2 weeks ago with my oldest son here. We went on a father-son holiday for about 2 weeks in the States. And so I'm originally from Texas. I moved to Ireland almost 16, 17 years ago. And then now I live in England near Leeds, for anyone that may know where that is. So yes, I know my accent is unique, to say the least. It's a little bit strange, okay? But that's where I've kind of been around the world and lived. And I started my first business when I was 20 years old, all right? And I started this business when I was in Houston selling window coverings, and I've done a lot of things since then. And about 16 years ago is when I started online, and now I'm a leader in the industry. I get to speak all over the world, speak on stages, speak on events like this, podcasts, and get to mentor and coach thousands of people around the world. And guys, this is just, I love doing it, because the whole reason why I got started in business was to help impact, right? I trained up as a life coach 16 years ago. So this is where it all started. I trained up as a life coach 16 years ago because I wanted to give impact. I wanted to help people. And now I get to help people in business. But when I first started my life coaching business online, when I was in Ireland, I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I just dove in. I tried to learn everything, as much as I could, on how to communicate with people and how to market and all that sort of stuff. And within 18 months, I built up an email list of 9,000 people. And I was coaching people in 13 countries. And I started hearing about I started hearing from people, like their frustration online, okay, what they were doing online and how to build their business. And they started coming to me asking, like, Jason, how are you doing all of this, right? How are you doing all of these things to actually build in your business and grow online. And so what I did is I transitioned my business from online life coaching to actually helping people, mentoring and coaching people in their online marketing. And so I've been doing that now for probably the last 14 years. But 4 years ago, I could not believe what I was hearing about LinkedIn. Okay, I kept hearing from people within the online community how amazing LinkedIn was to generate leads and business for their businesses. And I was pretty skeptical, right? I was very skeptical actually, because I thought, well, isn't LinkedIn just a CV, resume website, a place where you put your online business card? Like, surely that's not. They must be doing some weird tricks or something that's not quite above board to generate leads. I just didn't get it, right? But I thought, okay, well, let me go on. And so I started going on to LinkedIn, trying to figure out how to generate leads. And I got to be really honest with you. I got really frustrated and I gave up, right? After 2 months, I gave up because LinkedIn's a very different platform from any other platforms. And I couldn't figure it out at all. I was like, man, I just don't get this. I'm just going to focus on what I know. But after several months of going back to what I knew, I kept hearing how amazing LinkedIn was, and it became like this really personal thing to me. I was like, I'm going to figure out LinkedIn because I've figured out all these other things. I'm going to figure it out. And when I came back to LinkedIn, I came back with a whole fresh perspective. No preconceived ideas, right? What LinkedIn was or what it's not or anything like that. And I'm going to share some of that stuff with you as we move forward. But when I really started understanding how LinkedIn works, it blew my mind. And I started generating super high quality leads every single day with no website, no funnel software, no autoresponders, no webinars, nothing, just from LinkedIn alone. And I was thinking, why isn't everyone else using LinkedIn? This platform is amazing. Then I was like, well, probably because most people are in the same place that I was, where they're frustrated, they're trying to do loads of stuff on it, they're not understanding it. And that's when I transitioned to really start helping people on LinkedIn. And here's one of the things that I discovered, okay? There's an old way of doing things, and unfortunately, this is the way that most people still do things, okay? The old way is this. And I want it to be old for everybody because it's horrible, it's spammy, and it's gross, okay? But most people send out cold, spammy connection requests. And this results in about a 15% acceptance ratio when you're connecting with people online, which is very, very low. Oh, sorry, on LinkedIn. Then what most people do is as soon as someone connects with them, they send them a spammy, salesy, written message and just selling them their stuff, right? Have you ever gotten any of those? Like, I get them all the time. They're just, oh, right? What happens then is you annoy your prospects, they disconnect with you, and they even will message you some not nice things, okay? Because you're just spamming them. So what you want to do is you want to transition to the new way, which is adding value before you ever even send that connection request. By doing that, this results in up to 80% acceptance ratios, right? I mean, guys, this is what we're seeing, up to 80% acceptance ratios. It's just crazy, right? Then using our leads method messaging process, where when you're doing this, what happens then is you have grateful prospects. You have people that are happy that you've actually communicated and reached out to them, and people that are wanting to actually learn more about what you're doing, okay? So we want to move away from the old way and start moving to the new way of how we're reaching out on LinkedIn. And by doing this, what it's done for me is not only generate high quality leads in business for me and my clients, but it's done so much more. And this is the thing I really want you to understand. LinkedIn can do so much more for you than just generating leads, okay? I started getting asked to speak on podcasts, webinars, speaking events. By the way, who in the room today would like to be asked to speak on podcasts, webinars, speaking events, things like that? Put me into the chat. Some of you that might absolutely fill you with dread, that's no problem. You don't have to do those. But if that's something that you're interested in, LinkedIn is phenomenal for that. Very, very, very good. Yeah. So people saying me, awesome. Good. I've landed licensing agreements. And guys, I've been asked to be the LinkedIn trainer for other companies, work with corporates, charging up to $1,000 an hour for my time. Okay, so this is the value of what I'm sharing with you guys today, because people pay me up to $1,000 an hour for this, all right? And now I get to help people just like you succeed on LinkedIn. And I want you to imagine yourself being able to generate these high quality leads, people wanting to actually speak with you, creating these amazing opportunities without having to have all these other tools, right? Which if you have them, great, but you don't necessarily need them, okay? But here's why most people overlook LinkedIn. And I want you to identify where you fall on this, because if you're not using LinkedIn right now, you fall into one or more of these categories, all right? You're either thinking, oh, it's just a CV, resume, platform, a place you put your online business card. That's all it is. Wrong. It's so much more than that. So much more than that, okay? Second thing is most people try to use LinkedIn like they do Facebook and Instagram. And I want everyone to make a note of this. Please write this down. If you try to use LinkedIn like you do Facebook and Instagram, you will not be successful. And here's the reason why. The psychology of people when they come onto LinkedIn is very different than the psychology of when they go onto Facebook and Instagram. So think about it like this. Me and you, just as everyday people, when we go onto Facebook and Instagram, what do we normally do? We just scroll, scroll, scroll. There's something that's actually scientifically proven called your scrolling pattern, where we just scroll, 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 scroll. We don't even know what we're looking at, right? We just go on to Facebook and Instagram, just aimlessly look at stuff. We don't even know what we're looking at, where people ate, their holidays, their vacations, what they're doing, looking at cat videos, all this sort of stuff, right? So when people are on Facebook and Instagram, that's what they just go on there just to consume content, and they don't even know what they're consuming, right? When people go on to LinkedIn, that's not the frame of mind that they're in. When people go on to LinkedIn, they have their professional hat on. They don't go on there to scroll aimlessly through content. They go on as either business owners or their job within the role that they have in the company they work for, and they go on looking for answers to problems, looking for solutions, looking for products or services, or looking to network. It's a different frame of mind. People aren't there just scrolling. So you have to use LinkedIn differently than you do other platforms, okay? Someone says, can offering health coach. Yeah, health coaches work with health coaches. Health coaches can work amazing. So coaches, consultants, trainers, advisors, absolutely amazing on LinkedIn as well, right? Great platform for you, okay? People think they have to be a big corporate to make it work. Guys, that's just not true, right? I just showed you an example of Gay. She'd just been in business for 3 months. I'm going to show you another example in a little bit from someone who didn't even have a business when she came to me. We helped her choose a business startup with and go from there. So whether you're just starting off, whether you are a small business, whether you've been around for a few years, or a big corporate, LinkedIn is phenomenal for you, okay? And also people think, well, I've tried doing content before, I've tried using Sales Navigator, it hasn't worked. Well, guys, that's because you're not using the tools right. So imagine if I gave you a saw and I said, hey, this tool is amazing to cut wood. And you're like, okay, great. And you start using it, but you're using the flat end of that blade, and you go, oh, Jason, this doesn't work. It's because you're using the tool wrong. Same thing with how you're using content and Sales Navigator and all that sort of stuff on LinkedIn. People just don't know what they're doing with it. And so we work with people on that to help them use the tools right. And people think that it's hard, it takes loads of time. Listen, you can get started in as little as 15 minutes a day, all right? Now, yes, the more you put in, the more you're gonna get out, but guys, this is something you can start off with and just start learning and implementing so that you can start getting those results that Tony shared that his son is getting when a coach and mentored his son through that process as well, okay? Energy storage, distribution with safe US-made battery tech. Yep, that's perfect for LinkedIn as well. Guys, if you have a business-to-business product service, business-to-professional product service, or even if you're business-to-consumer, if you are positioning it in a way that helps professionals, and there's lots of different ways where you can actually do business-to-consumer as well, whether it's to moms, fathers, to guys, LinkedIn's phenomenal. Guys, there's so much potential on LinkedIn, all right? But I love these questions because I know, and when you guys start seeing this, like, can it actually work for me? Yes, right? LinkedIn is brilliant, all right? So let's start looking at the leads diamond method, okay? We're gonna look first at the L, which is laser focus. Then we're gonna look at the E and the A, expertly connect and add value. The D then, which is direct and close, and then the scale element of the diamond method. So let's start looking at this laser focus portion. We're going to just touch the tip of the iceberg on this because obviously, like, I've got hours and hours and hours of trainings on this. So I'm just going to give you some simple tips now to start off with. So why most people fail on LinkedIn and why you don't have to. Okay, guys, the first thing that you need to realize is this. When you were wanting to generate leads on LinkedIn, You have to make your profile about your prospect, not about you. Okay? We have to make your your profile about your prospect, not about you. Now, up until today, I totally understand why your profile, well, you may have made that all about you, because that's what we think. It's an online business card, it's for like an online CV. But guys, when your prospect comes and looks at your profile, who do you think that they are more interested in? Themselves or you? Okay? Type in the chat. Who do you think they're more interested in? Themselves or you? Yeah. Exactly. They're interested in them, right? Look, my prospects, they don't care about me, right? They care about how I can help them. So when your profile is all about you, what you've done, and me, guys, you lose your prospects. So let's look at Irene here. Okay, this is an example of what not to do. Irene, she doesn't even have a banner up on her profile up here. You want to have a banner that conveys credibility, trust, and authority. Okay, you can go to Fiverr, Fiverr, Fiverr.com, and you can have a professional LinkedIn banner created for like $12 or $15. Okay, like guys, it's very, very affordable. So do that. Don't create it yourself. Don't say, oh, I can just go to Canva and create it my own. Listen, if you are not a professional designer, you're going to create a banner that looks like an amateur created it. And what do you think that's going to convey about your business? That you're an amateur. Okay, so go to Fiverr, have one done for you. Your profile image. Make sure that your profile image is a nice smiley headshot or an authority image, and I'll share what that is with you in a second. Now, in fairness to Irene, like, yes, her profile image is actually really good in terms of being smiley. It's a bit dark in the background. I've changed that, but make sure there's no mugshots, right? The amount of mugshots, right, that I see on LinkedIn blows my mind. It's like you don't even look approachable. Why would anyone even want to work with you, right? So make sure that you look approachable, nice, friendly, smiley, okay? Next, your headline. Look at what Irene has here. I inspire consultancy, training consultant, and life coach. Guys, no one cares about the name of your business or your title, okay? The only person that cares about that is you, okay? Your prospects want to know how you can help them, not what the name of your company is and what the title is that you have. Okay, so you want your headline to say who you help and how you help them. All right, and I'll share an example of that in a second. And then your about section. All right, Irene's about section is even written in the third person. You can see it on here. It says Irene Young, founder of Inspire, has a wealth of experience in financial services. Blah blah blah. It just goes on and on about her. So you need to change this to make this all about your prospect, not about you. So this is my profile, and you can see here on the banner, I had this done on Fiverr, right? Nice, professional looking banner, but it conveys credibility, trust, and authority straight away when you come on to my profile, okay? This is the authority image that I mentioned about in your profile picture. So if you are a coach, speaker, presenter, trainer, something like that, and if you have an image like that, you could put that up as your profile image as well, okay? Next, your headline. Guys, this doesn't say impact for leads, which is the name of my company. It doesn't say CEO, anything like that. It has LinkedIn trainer and a couple things at the end, like an afterthought, because it's focused on a prospect, right? Showing coaches and service providers how to generate high quality leads on LinkedIn without being spammy or paying for ads. Now, we work with a lot more people than that, but my focus when I'm doing my marketing is coaches and service providers. So that's how I frame what I do. So it's all about my prospect, not about me. Not about me. And then when you look at my about section, guys, again, this is not, I've started my first business when I was 20, and then I moved to Ireland, started a life coaching business, and I've been doing this, and then I went into this, and I've done this for how long, and I've done blah, 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 right? Like, this is all about them, not about me. Where they know that I understand the problems they're going through, that I relate to it, that I understand it, and how I help them. Okay, Fiverr. How do I spell Fiverr? So Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Okay, Stanley. All right, so guys, your about section is all about your prospect, not about you. All right. Next feature, guys. This is called your featured section on LinkedIn. Okay. This is an amazing area for you to put video recommendations, video testimonials, so that other people, your prospects, when they come onto your profile, they can hear other people talk about how good you are. And there's nothing more powerful than social proof, okay? Where they can hear other people talk about how you've been able to help them. So this is a great place to put video recommendations, video testimonials, and if you're just starting off in business, you can even put up a 2 or 3 minute video of yourself talking about the problems that your prospects face, how you help them, all that work. Again, you're talking about how you can help them, that you understand what they're going through and all that sort of stuff. It's a great way to have that interaction where it's not just words on your profile. So make sure you have your featured section in LinkedIn completed as well. And then recommendations, okay? Now, recommendations. Recommendations are really important for 2 reasons. Most people think, the first reason I'm gonna say is the most important, but it's actually not. But let me share with you these, okay? Your recommendations on LinkedIn are at the very bottom of your profile. And so if someone scrolls down to the very bottom of your profile, yes, it's good to have that there. It's social proof. People can see how you've helped people and all that. But most people aren't going to scroll down to the very bottom of your profile, okay? So it is good there for social proof. But guys, the second reason and most important reason why you need recommendations on your LinkedIn profile is because LinkedIn uses this as part of their algorithm to help your profile show up higher in search and your content and all that. And this is how it works, okay? Think of it this way. If someone types in your product or service into the LinkedIn search bar, which profiles do you think LinkedIn is going to show higher up in their search? Profiles with 0 recommendations or profiles with 5, 20, 50, 100 recommendations, okay? Exactly, yeah. LinkedIn is going to show the ones with recommendations because it's social proof. People actually have to go onto your profile, send you a recommendation on your profile. So people have taken the time to do that. So the more you have and the more current ones you have, LinkedIn looks at this as a way to go, okay, these people actually provide value. And so if they're providing value to people and people are vouching for them, we're going to make sure and put their information higher up in search results in front of more people because we want to make sure that the people we're promoting on LinkedIn are adding value, right? Does that make sense to everybody? So guys, your recommendation section is really important. So make sure you have this. And even if you're brand new and you go, well, I don't have any clients, I don't have any recommendations, just get character recommendations from friends, family members, past colleagues, current colleagues, all that, just so you start having this being built up. Okay, so really, really important. And just as a reminder for everyone, I'm going to be sharing my perfect testimonial formula as a bonus at the end of the session today, so that when you do get these recommendations, they're really, really powerful. All right. So just as a reminder of that, when you're doing all of this, when you're making it all about your prospect, you're focusing on what you're doing on LinkedIn, guys, this is another example of the power of what LinkedIn can do for your business. Okay, this is Byron. Byron had been in business for a couple months. He had generated some clients, but not on LinkedIn. And he was really, really interested in tapping into the professional network that's on LinkedIn, but he was also very doubtful if it would work. And he actually told me, he said, Jason, I'm not quite sure if LinkedIn is actually the best place for me, but will it work? And I said, look, just trust me. And in fairness to Byron, he did. And you can see in the first week of working with me, he landed his first client from LinkedIn. And this comes down to how you can position yourself on LinkedIn and how you can reach out and target your ideal prospects. Absolutely amazing. So guys, again, if you are not using LinkedIn to generate leads for your business, you are missing out. All right. Next, let's look at the E and the A, the expertly connect and add value portion of the LinkedIn Leads Method program. And guys, this is where I want to talk about the secret success of LinkedIn. So remember earlier when I said that when I started going on to LinkedIn to generate leads, that after 2 months I gave up because I was really frustrated, right? Because I've been on LinkedIn for years and years and years and years, probably like a lot of you guys have. But when I started using LinkedIn to generate leads, the first 2 months I just stopped. I gave up. And when I came back after a few more months and said, okay, I'm going to come back to LinkedIn, fresh perspective, no preconceived ideas of what it is or what it's not. Here's what I realized. And when I'm going to share this next slide with you, you're going to go, oh yeah, okay, I know that. But guys, I didn't really know it, okay? And here it is. LinkedIn wants you to generate leads and business from their platform. LinkedIn's actually designed their platform for you to generate leads and business. Okay, they're not trying to stop you from doing it. They don't want you spamming, but they want you to generate leads. And here's a couple things that I realized. The first thing I realized is LinkedIn has something called your social selling index. Now, I had heard of the social selling index for years, but years and years before I'd ever used LinkedIn, but I didn't get it. I was like, okay, all right, fine. LinkedIn has this thing called your social selling index. It's also known as your SSI. I was like, okay, yeah, I know that, but what's the big deal about it, right? Well, here's the big deal about it. Okay, this is what I realized. LinkedIn is the only platform in the world that scores you. They rank you on how well you are socially selling on their platform. So the logic of it is this. If they're scoring you and ranking you on how well you're socially selling, they want you to be doing it. They just want you to be doing it well. And so your SSI score is made out of a score out of 100. Mine is 84. A good SSI score is in the mid 70s. So between 72 and 76. And you can get your SSI score for free. You do need to be logged into LinkedIn, because if you're not, you can't read anything. But you need to be logged into LinkedIn. You just go to Google, type in social selling index. It's usually one of the first results that show up in their search results. Go to that page, and in the middle of the page, there's a little button that says get score. And you just click on the button and it pulls up something similar to this, okay? And it's made out of 4 elements. Establish your professional brand, finding the right people, engage with insights, which is basically how you're engaging with the platform and content and people's content and things like that, and build relationships. So guys, LinkedIn wants you to be doing these things, right? They just want you to be doing it the right way. The next thing that I realized is LinkedIn has something called Sales Navigator. And yes, I had heard of Sales Navigator for years before I started using it, and I didn't really understand it. But here's the power of it. And you may have heard of this as well. You might have heard of Sales Navigator. And one of the things I hear from people is, oh yeah, I've used that before, it didn't really work. It's because you're using it right. Okay? Sales Navigator is phenomenal. So imagine this. Let's say that you were wanting to speak with and be put in contact with the CEOs and owners of computer software companies inside the UK, okay, inside of the United Kingdom. Because look at this, 11,000 plus results. You've got Meet Khadija, Chief Executive Officer, Sean D, Chief Executive Officer, Joanne Cole, right there at your fingertips for you to start reaching out to and communicating with and building that relationship to turn them into leads. Right? Here's another example. Let's say you have a product or service, whether it's business to business, business to professional, business to consumer, doesn't matter. But let's say you've identified that your ideal prospects are human resource directors or human resource managers. So we've put that in. And because you can work anywhere in the world with this, we've put in United States, United Kingdom. Look at this, guys, 180,000 results, right? 180,000, you're never going to get through 180,000 people, right? But they just give you all of these people right at your fingertips for you to start reaching out to. You've got Fidelia Johnson, Executive Director of HR, Kelly Smith, the Human Resources Manager, Marcus Holmes, all right there for you to start connecting with. LinkedIn wants you to generate leads so much that even in your LinkedIn profile, when you go to the My Network tab up here and you scroll down, you'll see this bit here where it says more suggestions for you. LinkedIn even gives you suggestions based on your activity on LinkedIn of people they think would be a good idea for you to connect with. So they're not trying to stop you from doing this. You just need to know how to connect with people properly, how to frame what you do right, how to communicate your messaging right, so that when you're doing this, people actually turn into really good, high quality leads, okay? It's absolutely amazing. Another reason why people fail on LinkedIn is because they're spamming all the time, right? They spam in their connection requests, they spam in their messages, they're not adding value whatsoever. So please don't be spamming. Always be looking at how you can add value to people before you move into a promotional or sales conversation. Okay, so don't be spamming. And also communicate in ways that stop people's scrolling patterns. Use images, videos, things like that to be able to stop people, like just break their pattern of scrolling so that they can actually pay attention to what you're doing. All right, so make sure you're being unique in the way that you communicate. And then stop using hope marketing, right? And this is what I call hope marketing. And unfortunately, I see people do this all the time. I have a lot of people that reach out to me saying, Jason, I'm posting content all the time on LinkedIn, and it's just not working. How do I generate leads? Guys, if you're only posting content on LinkedIn, it's going to be very challenging. Because as I said earlier, people don't go on to LinkedIn to just scroll through content. Right? So hope marketing is when you put a piece of content out there and you're just hoping, oh, please, please, God, help people to just see my content. And if they see it, like, oh, okay, they've seen it, please help them engage. And if they engage, it's like, oh, they've engaged. Please help them reach out and tell them and tell me they want to spend their money with me, right? Guys, a lot of people operate on LinkedIn that way, and it's no wonder why they aren't successful. So stop using hope marketing in the way that you're doing this. You want a strategy, not hope. Okay. All right. So you want to have that. When you're doing this, though, this is the power of what can happen on LinkedIn. So this is Leslie Ann. This is the lady I was telling you about earlier. She didn't even have a business when we started working with her. She wanted to learn what type of business to go into. So I kind of coached her, mentored her through that process. And when she got to the point of actually reaching out to her ideal prospects, you can see here within 10 days of starting the Expertly Connect element of what we teach, she landed her first 5 clients. Okay, 10 days, landed 5 clients. Guys, this is the power of what LinkedIn can do for your business. So I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. If you are not using LinkedIn to generate leads for your business, you are missing out. Okay, flat out missing out. Okay, now let's look at the direct and close and the scale element of the LinkedIn leads method. Why LinkedIn is the platform to be on a sell more and to scale in your business. All right, guys, listen. LinkedIn has 850 million plus users right now. Now, when you look at this, sometimes people go, oh, well, you know, it doesn't seem like a lot. Well, number one, it is a lot. But if you're trying to compare it to Facebook and Instagram, guys, what you want to look at is the quality of the people on LinkedIn, not the quantity. Okay. However, we're going to talk about the quantity here in a second. But guys, who is on LinkedIn is professionals, right? It's not teenagers posting dancing videos. And guys, there's nothing wrong with TikTok, nothing wrong with Snapchat, nothing wrong with Instagram. There's nothing wrong with those platforms, but LinkedIn's just made the people who are on LinkedIn, it's just different people, right? And which is really important when you're wanting to generate leads for your business. But when you look at the actual the quantity side, guys, LinkedIn's goal by 2025 is to have 3 billion users on their platform. 3 billion users, right? So let me ask you this. Do you want to get on LinkedIn and try to establish your presence on LinkedIn once they have 3 billion users, or do you want to establish it now, leveraging all of the resources and money they're pumping into the platform to grow it? Well, I know where I want to be, right? I want to be on there now, leveraging what they're doing to grow their platform. So it doesn't matter to me if they don't hit that goal until 2027, 2030. It doesn't matter, because I'm on there now establishing my presence, my reputation, my rapport, all that to be able to help more people. So make sure you get on there now and don't wait, okay? Because the earlier you get on, the better, okay? Next thing, guys, LinkedIn's been voted the most trusted network by the Business Insider. Again, it's because of who is on LinkedIn, right? It's professionals. It's people there that are, yes, people might be looking for jobs, but it's people that are usually employed, the business owners, people within roles. And guys, just the quality of the people on LinkedIn is absolutely amazing. Another cool thing about LinkedIn is this, right? 45% of users that make over $75,000 a year use LinkedIn. Okay, why is this important to your business? Type it into the chat. Let me know. Why do you think that this is important to your business? 45% of users that make over $75,000 a year use LinkedIn. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, because they have purchasing power. And guys, this is if you look at depending on which report you look at, the average income on Facebook and Instagram is around $20,000 a year, right? Guys, it's almost 4 times higher on LinkedIn than it is Facebook and Instagram. And this is only talking about individual income. This has nothing to do with business revenue, right? So if you're marketing to businesses, guys, businesses have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to spend on products and services. So the money is on LinkedIn. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. When you combine that with 4 out of 5, so 80% of users on LinkedIn play a part in the decision-making processes in their companies, right? So not only do you have money, but you've got the decision makers on LinkedIn. Guys, this is why I geek out over LinkedIn so much, because it's like the trifecta. It's professionals, people in businesses that have money, and the decision makers. Like, those are the three most important things that you want when you're looking for leads, right? So they're all right there for you on LinkedIn, right? Then when you look at the content side, what we were talking about earlier, you want to have strategy around this. But guys, right now, roughly 15% of marketers are creating content on LinkedIn. Where we are on LinkedIn right now is where Facebook was about 9 years ago. 9 years ago, when you created content on LinkedIn, on Facebook and Instagram, it hung around, right? Now, when you put content on Facebook or Instagram, it's almost as gone as fast as you put it up because there's so much content being created. But on LinkedIn, because people don't really know what they're doing, it's great when you're using a proactive strategy and using your content to supplement that, guys. It's so, so powerful. But here's my most favorite stat of all when it comes to LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a 3 times higher visitor to lead conversion rate than both Twitter and Facebook combined, okay? So let me restate that. LinkedIn has a 3 times higher visitor to lead conversion rate than both Twitter and Facebook combined. So a visitor to lead is when someone visits your LinkedIn profile and turns into a lead. So if someone goes to your LinkedIn profile, they're 3 times more likely to become a lead than if that same person were to visit both your Twitter and Facebook profiles. And guys, this just comes down to, again, the psychology of people when they go onto LinkedIn. They are in a solutions mode, looking to network, looking for answers for things when they go onto LinkedIn. It's absolutely amazing. So guys, this is just mind-blowing when you see this, all right? Then when we look at the scale part of LinkedIn, the first thing I want to do is I want to give you a warning, okay? This is a warning. You may have heard of automation tools that will send out connection requests and messages for you on LinkedIn, okay? Do not use them, all right? That is my warning for everybody. The reason why is this: you will get your account shut down very fast on LinkedIn if you're using these tools. If you don't know what an automation tool is, that's very good. You don't need to know what it is because you don't use them, right? But if you have used them before or think, oh, I'm going to use an automation tool because it'll just do it all for me, you're going to get your account shut down. Okay, I've never had anyone in the last year and a half that's used automation tools not get their account shut down. Okay, because LinkedIn really cracked down on this. All right, so that's and the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because every time someone reaches out to me and says, oh, Jason, I use an automation tool, what do I do? It just hurts me. I'm like, oh no, I just wish I would have never used it to begin with, right? So that's my warning for everyone around that. But what you can do is use outsourcing, leveraging outsourcing or people in your team to be able to scale what you do. Guys, I don't hardly do anything on LinkedIn, right? All that's outsourced. And so we teach you step by step on how to do that. You want to leverage LinkedIn's email database as well without being spammy, because these are all above board things that you can do on LinkedIn that people just don't know of. They just don't know how, okay? And so you can leverage LinkedIn's email database to scale in what you're doing. And you can also leverage what I call the LinkedIn unknowns, okay? So an example of this is that if people are, so on LinkedIn, there is a 100 weekly connection limit on LinkedIn, okay? You can only send out about 100 connection requests per week. LinkedIn put this in place a little over a year ago, okay? There is a way around this. Most people don't know this though, and it's all above board, it's all good, there's nothing wrong about it, just people don't know how to do it. So it's leveraging these unknowns as well to be able to tap in to scale in your business, okay? Next thing is looking at funnels, and this is kind of next level stuff, using funnels and different things in your business to leverage up. But guys, these are amazing tools that you can use as well. And then I'm very excited about this. This is top secret. Guys, you are the second people to hear about this. I made an announcement on this on Thursday on a training that I was doing. But guys, this is something that we're really excited about to help people scale, be able to reach out, communicate, and engage with people faster on LinkedIn. We are launching a LinkedIn commenting AI tool in May. Okay, it's going to be out in the next couple weeks. Now, this isn't an automation tool, right? Where you don't automatically comment on people's posts. You do that, you're going to get shut down. But this is an AI tool where it reads someone's post and it comes up with a couple of suggestions for you to send on that post, right? I'll show you a screenshot here in a little while. But guys, this is really cool, something that we're launching, and everyone that's in our monthly membership gets access to this for free when we launch this out, okay? It's really, really cool. So we're always looking at things to be able to help leverage what people are doing, okay? So it's very, very, very cool, okay? So when you're looking at this and you're putting all this stuff together and you are doing things like what I talked about, how you're positioning yourself for your prospects and not about you and your profiles, when you're reaching out to the right people and you're targeting people the right ways, I showed you with the Sales Navigator, and you're understanding why social selling is so important and how to do it right on LinkedIn, and by using these things to connect with your ideal prospects, leverage through scaling, guys, this is what is possible on LinkedIn, okay? This is Tony. He's a financial advisor. His prospects were professionals, and he had been on LinkedIn for a long time. He had generated leads and clients from LinkedIn, but it's very sporadic. So when we started working with him, we changed what he was doing, how he was positioning what he was doing on LinkedIn, and showed him how to do things right. And you can see here that within 8 weeks, he generated $30,000 in commissions just from LinkedIn alone, okay? Just from LinkedIn, all right? So let me just read out some of these. Especially these hospice care and transitional placement. Okay, yeah. Or is it targeting business, failing, needing more marketing strategies? It depends on what your focus is. Guys, if your target is businesses, professionals, or if you're B2C, but they're in the professional space, guys, LinkedIn is good for you. Just flat out is good for you, okay? So there's some questions like, what about this market? What about this market? Everyone that's asked those questions, yes, all those markets, you can work really, really well on LinkedIn, okay? Absolutely phenomenal, all right? So guys, this is what we've covered so far. Why most people fail on LinkedIn and how you don't have to. The secret success of LinkedIn, and why LinkedIn is a platform to get more sales and to scale in your business, okay? And just as a reminder for everyone that stays on to the end of the session, I'm going to share with you my perfect testimonial formula, but I want to ask you a question. Are you ready to tap in to the power of LinkedIn? Type in the chat yes or no, okay? Yes or no. Do you need a LinkedIn business account? No. You do everything from your personal profile. Yes, 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 loads of yeses, loads of yeses. Amazing. Good, good, good. Can you see now how LinkedIn is so much bigger than what you thought it was? It's not just a CV platform. It's not a resume platform. It's not an online business card platform, right? It's so much more than that, okay? Absolutely. So here's the thing. You've got two options. Okay, you can either go away with what I've shared with you today, and I've given you some great tips, some things that you can do in your profile, some things you can do in Sales Navigator, all those sorts of stuff, and you can go away and try to figure out everything else for yourself. You're welcome to do that. It's a slower, harder way of doing it, or I can work with you on a monthly basis where I'm coaching, mentoring you through the entire process and being able to help answer those questions for you so you actually have that coaching in that, which is going to help you get through this process faster to be able to start generating these leads in your business, all right? And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to make this absolutely affordable for every single business for less than a family night out for dinner and a movie every single month, right? And so what we've put together is our LinkedIn Leads Method monthly membership program, where I show you exactly step by step on how to do this, because I got tired of seeing so many people failing on LinkedIn. I wanted to make sure that this was something that was a no-brainer for everyone. And we actually offer a triple guarantee on this as well, right? So this is what we do. This LinkedIn Leads Method program can help catapult your success in as little as 15 minutes per day. Start generating leads up to a week, right? And people do this all the time. Help you with a process that even one of your team can follow, or you can outsource it so you can focus on what you're doing in your business. Helping you land large contracts, and if you're wanting to even do a lot more on LinkedIn, can help you get asked to speak on podcasts, webinars, and licensing agreements, and JV partnerships, and just loads and loads and loads of other things. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. And so what you need through this is a detailed, simplified training, ongoing monthly support, coaching, accountability, and the shortcuts to be able to help you get that success. All right. So when we go through these 5 elements, you get everything in the LinkedIn Leads Method program. We have over 10.5 hours of training that literally walk you step by step on everything that you need to do. It's all there for you. Okay. Because guys, I'm a very systemized type of person, and I like just step by step, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. So you get access to all of this for as long as you are a member in the program. So over 10.5 hours of easy step-by-step training videos. And guys, we update this as well. So as long as you're an active member, you get updates on the most active things that are on LinkedIn. If there's things that we're, if LinkedIn's added anything new into their platform, we do trainings on that. If there is something that's changed, maybe they've changed the way you do something, we'll update on that. If there's things that we're testing and we see are working, we'll update on that training. So guys, it's the latest up-to-date training information that you can have on LinkedIn, and it's all there for you. And guys, we've sold this for thousands and thousands of dollars before, okay, $8,000, but we're not doing that this time, all right? We're something crazy for you guys, all right? But you get access to 7 proven messaging templates, so you have the framework of what to say and how to say it. And of course, what I'm going to show you in a second, you're going to have coaching calls as well. We've got group coaching every single month, so you can do the messaging templates, have me review them for you, do all that sort of stuff, okay? We have the super simple sales script as well, because one of the things that I found is a client started generating leads, but they didn't know how to move them into paying customers. So we've got a whole training on how to move people in from a lead to an actual paying customer, and we give you a script on what to follow. And it's not, I call it the super simple sales script because it's kind of catchy, but it's not salesy. It's very consultative in the way that you do that. Okay, so you get access to that as well. You have the pre-made tracking template. Guys, I've actually spent over $500 having this all programmed up, okay, because I'm not an Excel programmer by any stretch of the imagination, but I like systems and processes. And so what this does is it helps you track what you're doing every single day. So do this day 1, day 2, and you do this as you're going along, and then there's a dashboard that gives you all of your stats, all of your numbers to see what's working, what's not working, where you need to improve, where you need to focus on, all that stuff. So you have access to all of that as well to help you with this entire process. You're also going to have my profile cheat sheet, which you can work in conjunction with the profile training that's in the membership site as well. But guys, here's the thing. Training is great. Having digital training is amazing, but what really takes it to the next level is having that coaching support. So you're also going to get 3 coaching calls every single month. These are live coaching calls. So the first coaching call you have every single month is a group coaching call with me. It's a 1-hour-long Q&A question. Q&A mastermind. You can come on, ask any questions, right? This is $1,000 value every single month because that's what I get paid for my one-to-one time. And you go in, ask questions, and you can hear other people's questions. And so that way you actually have that support. So that's the first group coaching call you have every single month. The next call you have every single month is the live profile review call. So we get on and people share their LinkedIn URLs so we can pull up their profile. I'll review them. I can review yours if you want me to review yours. And we go through that and actually give you suggestions, your banner, your headline, your about section, everything on there. And then you implement that. You can come back the next time and we can review it again and just help you through all of that process. So that's the second group coaching call every single month. And then the third group coaching call we have every month is our interview with the expert series. And this is where I'll either come on and do a specialized training in something on LinkedIn, go in more depth around an area if people are asking certain questions around things, or I'll come on and interview an expert in a different area of business to help you continue to grow in your business. So we've got this group coaching call every single month as well, okay? So guys, this is 3 coaching calls you get every single month with me. Plus, you also get access to our private members-only Facebook community group. Okay, now yes, it's Facebook because LinkedIn groups, they're not very interactive, so we use Facebook. But guys, this is a great way to have that community. This is $147 value every single month where you can learn from others, have the accountability. We do share wins, we do prizes. I'll go on and I'll do LinkedIn, not LinkedIn Lives, I'll do Facebook Live sometimes on there. Guys, it's just a way to have that community element so we're all working together on this. So you get access to that. The next thing that we're going to do is we're providing 30 pieces of content for you every single month. Okay, this is a $197 value we're giving every single month absolutely for free as part of the bonus, all right? It's part of the membership. Because one of the things I found is people were trying to create all this content and they were focusing on that instead of the actual strategies to generate leads. And so we said, okay, we're just going to create content that people can use, put it up there. It just simplifies the whole process. So guys, you get 30 pieces of content every single month that you can use. It has the written content. It has images with each post. It's a mixture of quotes, inspiration, and business quotes and things like that. And it's all in the membership site that you just download. You can use, and you can use this on LinkedIn, Facebook, and anywhere you want. You can use it however you want because it's yours to use. Okay. And there's training on how to edit it. So you can edit the wording. You can put your own logo on it, all that stuff. So we give that to you every single month as part of the membership. Okay. Then the next thing, guys, that we're doing is even more. We're going to give you a lot more than this. This is part of this, but we're doing some fast action bonuses for you as well for everyone that jumps in. Okay. The first thing that we're going to do is give you a 1-day live online LinkedIn Mastery Workshop ticket valued at almost $1,800. And this is a 1-day online, so you don't need to travel anywhere, but a 1-day live workshop with me. Okay, where I'm going to go into a lot more depth around marketing psychology, things that I've learned around online marketing over the last 18 years. We're going to go into a lot more depth around that. We're going to share a lot of stuff on this workshop. Everything from marketing psychology, generating leads, understanding how the numbers work in your business, just loads and loads and loads of stuff. And the next dates for these, we run these every kind of 6 to 8 weeks, but the next dates that are coming up are May 20th and July 15th. And for as long as you are an active member in the membership, you can resit these as many times as you want. All right. So you get that as a bonus. Number 2, you're going to get a 1-to-1 strategy call with my branding expert. Okay, guys, I am the strategist. I'm not the branding person that makes things look pretty. Okay, so what you're going to get as a bonus is you're going to get a 1-to-1 call with my branding expert where she can help you and give you some tips and ideas on your branding to make things look better. So you get that as completely for free. Okay, so that is a bonus. Number 2, you're going to get a 1-to-1 strategy call with my business operations expert, talking about where you are in your business. And maybe you want to use this in 2 weeks' time or a month's time or a year's time. It doesn't matter. You can use it anytime that you want, right? But they're going to help you look at the operations of your business to give you some tips around that. That is a bonus. Bonus number 4, you're going to get a strategy call with my outsourcing expert. Okay, so when you get to a place where you're ready to start outsourcing stuff, you can use this call whenever you want to have a conversation with them so they can show you some things on how to start outsourcing and what you need to do that. All right, that's $197 value. Get it completely for free just as joining the membership. And then we give you some additional trainings above and beyond the LinkedIn Leads Method, how to send up to 200 emails for free every single month to generate leads, how to send up to 200 group messages to group members for free every single month. People just don't even know you can do this, all right? How to have LinkedIn. Send a message to people that have visited your website and then left. So imagine this. Imagine someone goes to your website and then they scroll around and do all that kind of stuff and then they leave. But then they get a message from you on LinkedIn saying, hey, I saw you visit our website. How can I help you? Right? I'm actually in the process of updating this training because LinkedIn's changed some of the user interface. But guys, this is cool, right? So you're going to get the latest on this as well. So you get that bonus. How to generate amazing leads through LinkedIn events. Another thing that is a phenomenal tool to use on LinkedIn that people just don't either know exists or don't know how to use it right. You get this training as a bonus, absolutely for free. The rapid results formula for inquiries in 7 days. You get this bonus absolutely for free as well. Even if you're brand new, you can start using this and start generating inquiries and leads for your business within 7 days. Absolutely very, very, very cool. And then guys, I don't want you to be doing this on your own. So I'm going to give someone that you invite, a business partner, a colleague, or a family member, absolute access to everything that I've just shared, right, as like for free. So that way, if you have someone in your team, maybe you've got a business partner, maybe you've got a colleague, family member, you want to invite them, they get access to everything as well so that you're not having to do this all on your own, right? You have that support around you to help you with that. So guys, that's a $16,000 value because they get everything as well. And then the cool thing that it's not even on the breakdown of everything because this is brand new, right? We're going to give you guys, when we launch this next month, we're going to give you guys free access to our LinkedIn post commenting AI tool, right? And this is the way it works. So when you have this tool, you'll have this new button that shows up where it says suggest, and it takes the post and then gives you some good a good comment to post on, right? So that you're not having to think of what do I say, what do I comment. Like, people waste so much time doing that. This is going to help you be faster and more effective on how to engage with people. So you get absolute access to that when we launch that for free. Sorry, not launch it for free. When we launch that next month, you get access to that as part of your membership as well. Okay, so very, very cool tool that's just now coming out. So you get that. So guys, you get access to all of the trainings, the messaging templates, the scripts, the tracking sheets, the masterminds, the profile review calls, the interview the expert calls, like these 3 group calls every single month. You get access to all these additional trainings, the workshop ticket, the one-to-one calls with my branding expert, operations expert, outsourcing expert. Guys, you get access to all of this. Okay. Now, obviously, we're not going to charge them. Charge this amount, but this is the value of what it's worth. But I want to ask you this. I want everyone to type this in the chat. What is all this worth to you? If you were to generate 2 to 10 new clients every single month, okay, on LinkedIn over the next 12 years, what would that be worth to you in your business? How much revenue would you generate? Type it in the chat. Let me know. Okay, 85,000, 120,000, 35,000, okay, 1.75 million, okay, cool. 35,000, 42, it's just loads of stuff. Okay, loads and loads, amazing. So guys, whether it is 20,000, okay, whether it's 50,000, whether it's 100,000, whether it's $500,000, guys, this is what it was worth to Jonathan. Jonathan started working through our LinkedIn Leads Method program. He has a digital marketing business, and when he started implementing this process, guys, what this training and this information is worth to him now is $12,000 a month, because that's what he's earning, $12,000 a month. Okay. Now I'm going to try this. I don't know, because we're on GoToWebinar, if this is going to work, but everyone type in the chat when I go into this if you can listen to this testimonial from Jake. If not, I'll just tell you what he's saying. Okay, there's no audio. Okay, so what Jake is saying there, let me go back to this. What Jake is saying there is that he had never been, he didn't even have a LinkedIn account. We started working with him, and within 3 months, he had generated $42,000, 35,000 pounds, because he's here in the UK. But guys, he had never used LinkedIn before. We started working with him on this, and he's now outsourced the whole process. And he's just basically saying that, guys, use Jason is basically what he's saying, right? That it'll increase your bottom line. But guys, we've helped so many more people in their business, right? Everyone from Paul to Sarah to Don to Terry to Chip to Mike to Jan to Jerry, just so many people that we've continued helping on. The list could go on and on and on and on, because I want you to be the next person that we put up on here as well. Okay, so when I started this whole membership, one of the things that I was advised to do was charge a lot of money for it. And I decided, nope, I'm going to do something very, very, very affordable for everybody. Okay. And so this is something that you can do for less than a family night out for dinner and a movie. So are you willing to invest into yourself, into your business, for less than a family night out every single month at dinner and a movie? I would hope so, right? And so when I started doing this, people said, you should charge $497 a month. And I said, no, absolutely not. You should do $297 a month. I said, no, 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 absolutely not. Guys, we don't even do $147. What we normally offer on this is $97 a month. But what I'm going to do is I'm doing a promotion. Okay, I'm doing a promotion just for today where you get access for $77 per month. Okay, $77 per month. No monthly contract. You can cancel at any time. All right. And for those of you that, hey, Jason, actually, I love this. I just want in for life, right? I just want in for life. We do offer a one-time lifetime access. It's normally $997. You can get access to everything for $791.42. But you have to use this discount code 22 April, which is today. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you where this is on the order page so that you don't miss it. Because if you don't enter this in, you're going to end up paying full price. But this, guys, this code expires today. So if you're going to get in, you've got to get in today, because if you come back later, the code won't work anymore. Okay, it's a coupon code, a discount code, only available today. So go to bit.ly/LinkedIn22 April. Okay, that is where you need to go for that. And then let me see if I can just put this into the chat for everyone as well. Okay. So that should be in the chat for everyone as well. All you need to do is click on that link. And when you go there, again, make sure you put in 22 April for the discount code. So let me show you where this is. All right, and there's more, guys. Remember, we're doing the bonus session as well, and I'm going to add even more stuff in for you. For those of you who go, man, I'm in, Jason. I want to just show me what to do. When you click on that link, this is the order page. Fill in all your details, and you're going to choose whether you want the monthly or if you want the one-time lifetime access. And you can see it's $97 a month or $997. So what you need to do is you need to go here where it says I have a coupon code. Click on the down arrow, and you're going to put in 22 April. When you do that, you press apply, you'll see that it applies the discount. Okay? Or if you're doing the lifetime access, you can see that it discounts it there, right? So it saves you a couple $100 if you want to do the one-time lifetime access, all right? And if you guys want to add in the 437 copy and paste, you can add that in if you want to. It's just kind of a one-time offer thing we put in there as well. But guys, this is where you put in the discount code. Make sure you do that so you're not paying full price, all right? Because I want to make sure you guys get access to this for this offer that we've put together for Tony for this for the training that we've done today. Once you've done that, type into the chat, I'm in, okay? Once you've ordered that, type into the chat, I'm in. That way I know who's going to be showing up on these monthly calls. It's always good just to see who I'm going to be working with, all right? So guys, make sure and go there. You can do the QR code as well. So you get access to everything for this. If you do the month-to-month, there's no contracts. You can cancel anytime. If you do the one-time payment for lifetime access, then you get access to life, okay? And for everyone that does the one-time payment for lifetime access, I'm also going to throw in a one-to-one 30-minute call with me. So this is a bonus call for everyone that does the lifetime access, okay? So it's a one-to-one strategy call with me. If you want to bring someone on in your team, you can do that as well, but it's just me and you on a Zoom call where we can dive deep into your business. And you can use this in two weeks. You can use it in a month. You can use it in 6 months. Whenever you want to use it, you can use that. All right, so that's a bonus for everyone that ends up doing the one-time payment for lifetime access. All right, someone says, amen, amazing. Wow, you were typing very, very, very quick. What are the next steps after we join? Okay, what I'll do is I'm going to answer all of the membership questions at the end of the training for everyone. All right, so I will stay on for as long as I need to go through and answer those questions for you guys. All right, but I just want to make sure and get through this with you guys today. All right, so guys, make sure you get in. This offer expires today, so don't wait, okay? Make sure you get this discounted offer. Go in, use the discount code of 22 April, where I just showed you, so that you can make sure and do that, okay? All right, you signed up and did not have a field for coupon code. It's there. All right, it's there, guys. This is a live page. All right, it's right there. All right, coupon code. So you have to do that. All right, so the guys, I'm literally looking at it live with you right now. Okay, so that's where you put in your discount code. All right, cool. Now, if you've accidentally filled it in and not put in the discount code, we'll sort that out for you later. So no worries whatsoever. But I want to make this absolutely a no-brainer for you by offering my no-risk triple guarantee. Okay, my no-risk triple guarantee. So here's what it is. All right. First thing is this: you have a 7-day money-back guarantee. So it's kind of like open the virtual box, see what's in there, and if you go, oh, Jason, it's not quite what I thought it was, I will give you back all of your money in the next 7 days. Okay, so you have 7 days, go through that, and I will issue a full refund. But you go, what about after those 7 days? Okay, fair enough, right? Now, I've never had anyone do any of these other guarantees because it works, okay? But if you're still doubtful, skeptical, what if? I have my guaranteed leads guarantee. And the way that this works is this. as long as you're implementing the training, obviously you got to be doing it, right? And you've generated no leads after the first 2 months of doing this, I will personally get on with you for a one-to-one coaching call every single week for the following 2 months until you get a lead, right? Just help you out with that. So that's the second guarantee. And you go, yeah, but Jason, what if you still can't help you, right? All right, let's do this then. I have my double your money back guarantee. If you go on for the first 2 months and you generate no leads, then I work with you for the following 2 months after that, and we still generate no leads, guys, if I can't help you, I will double your money back. Fair enough, right? So I'll double your money back, whether you've done the one-time lifetime access or the monthly payment, whatever you paid into the program, I will double your money back because I want to remove all risk from you on this decision for you. Someone else says, I'm in, amazing, looking forward to working with you as well. So guys, that's my triple risk guarantee. So 7-day money back. I've got the guaranteed leads risk-free guarantee, and then the double your money back risk-free guarantee as well. Okay. Now the other thing is this: you're also going to get access to our ambassador program. Now this is only available for members. Okay, and this is where you can start promoting this out as an affiliate. So for those of you that don't have a business right now, and you're like, well, what can I do to just start making money online? Join the program, and then we have everything set up so that you can start promoting this out and getting reoccurring income, because you get paid 47% for everyone that joins at either the $97 a month or the $997 lifetime access. So you get paid $45 every single month when you refer someone, or if they do the one-time lifetime access, you get paid $468. So for anyone that's like, how do I just get started doing this? Guys, you follow the process that we teach, and then you can just start promoting. We've got videos and all sorts of stuff that you can promote out in a non-spammy way so that you can start getting paid on this as well. So we've got lots of different options for you in that, okay? Someone else says, I'm in, amazing, looking forward to working with you as well. Brilliant. So let me share with you another testimonial. This is Enrique. Enrique is an amazing guy, okay? And I love sharing this because this is so out of the box. Because we have a lot of questions in like, would it work for this? Would it work for this? Would it work for this? Let me just give you an example of something that most people think LinkedIn wouldn't work for, but it does. Enrique works with people who have addictions, so drug addictions and alcohol addictions, and he coaches them and mentors them to get free from their addictions. You might say, well, how in the world does he use LinkedIn for that? What he does is he contacts agencies. He lives in America, so he contacts agencies in America that works with drug addicts and alcohol addicts, alcoholics, and he contacts them, and he wins contracts from them for him to mentor and coach their clients. And guys, he's winning these contracts all the time. So this is an amazing thing. And the reason why I love it, number one, he's just such a genuine guy because he's a recovered addict himself, but it's such a purpose-driven thing that he's doing. It's just really, really, really cool. Okay, I love what he does, and so I just want to share that because it just helps people see the scope of what LinkedIn can help you to do. Yes, exactly. You have to drop down. You have to click on the drop down arrow for that button for the place to put in the discount code. You're absolutely right. Right, Art. Yeah. So if you do that, you get the discount for that. Okay. So guys, you get absolutely everything for this. I'm gonna do my bonus training here in a second with you guys. But just as a recap, and then I'm going to answer any of the questions you guys have around the membership and all that sort of stuff, what happens next, all of that, okay? Because you get access to our full LinkedIn Leads Method training program with over 10.5 hours, the messaging templates, the tracking sheets, everything along with that. You get access to 3 group coaching calls every single month. The private members only Facebook group, the 30 days of content that we give you guys. Someone says, I'm in for life. Amazing. That's awesome, Jennifer. Looking forward to working with you. You get the workshop ticket, you get the branding expert, the business operations expert, the outsourcing expert one-to-one calls as well as a bonus. And you get access to all of this, okay, for either the discounted rate of $791 for life, or if you want to do the month-to-month, it's $77 for as long as you want to be a member. There's no contract, and you can cancel at any time if you're on the monthly subscription. Okay, so guys, it's a no-brainer offer that I've put together for you guys. Plus, you get the triple risk guarantee. Okay, someone else says, I'm in, amazing. looking forward to working with you as well. And yes, guys, this offer expires today. So if you come back, all right, you come back tomorrow, you come back on Monday, whenever, it'll be full price. Okay? So if you want the discount, you got to get in today. So just make that decision to do that today for you, okay? Okay, cool. For everyone that stayed on, guys, pretty much everyone stays on. I'm looking at the numbers here. It looks like the same numbers are on here than was at the beginning. Actually, there's more because more and more people come in, which is great. So guys, let me do my end of webinar bonus for you, which is how to get my perfect testimonial formula, how to get amazing video and written testimonials, recommendations, so that you can use them as social proof on social media, your website. Maybe you do webinars yourself. Maybe you do podcasts or whatever. So how to use these to generate really good social proof in your business. Okay, so let's get started with this. The first thing is this, and this is going to seem really small, but it makes a lot of difference. Someone that says, I'm in, amazing. Yeah, looking forward to working with you as well. All right, cool. All right, so guys, the first thing that you want to do is this. Instead of asking someone for a testimonial, you want to ask them for a recommendation. And I know that might seem like a really small thing, but it actually makes a big difference. And here's the reason why. When's the last time you've done a testimonial, right? Like, it's very rare that someone does, oh yeah, I've testified for this person, or yeah, I've sent a testimonial for that. Like, it's just, we don't do that. But when's the last time you've sent a recommendation, right? Or recommended something to someone? We do that all the time, right? We recommend a movie, we recommend music, we recommend a podcast, a TV show, restaurant, clothes, whatever it is. We send recommendations all the time. So when you ask someone, hey, would you mind just send me a recommendation on the results you've been able to achieve by me working with you? People are much more likely to say yes because they're used to sending recommendations, okay? Then what you want to do is you want to give them the following structure for them to use. And I'm going to give you each one of these points, and then I'm going to give you an example of how this would sound, okay? So the first thing you want them to do is say, hi, I am, and they put their name and the title that they have in their either business or their role, okay? Because a lot of times people don't do this, but as soon as they say, hi, my name is so-and-so, it automatically connects that person with whoever is listening to it. The second thing that you want to do is you want them to say, before I met, and then they put in your name, I was really struggling with, and then they give a snapshot of what that problem was. So a quick little 1 or 2 sentences on what the problem was that they were having before they started working with you, all right? Then they say, after working with, and they put in your name, they really helped me to achieve, and they put the actual outcome. Now, the more tangible this is, the better, right? So if you just say, yeah, they really helped me to be more successful, well, that's not really tangible, right? What specifically did you help them, like what quantified that to be successful, right? And if they can put in a time frame, that's even better. So they helped me do it in 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. The time frame, if there is, if they want to put that in, that can be really powerful as well. Then they say, I highly recommend, and they put in your name, if you're wanting to, and they restate the outcome that they were able to achieve by working with you, all right? So here's the differences between what most people do and using this structure. What most people do when they send a testimonial or recommendation over to you is they'll say, let's say, Jennifer, I see your name in the chat here, so let's just use you as an example. They'll say, oh yeah, Jennifer's amazing. She's really nice. She really helped us in our team. Whenever we had a question, she was always there for us. And she's just a great person altogether. And we really recommend her, right? And Jennifer's thinking, okay, great. I'm glad you think I'm nice, but that doesn't talk about anything how it actually helped you guys, the problem you were having, the outcomes you've achieved. It's like, right? And so the difference then is this. Amazing. Someone else says, I'm in, looking forward to working with you as well, Paul. So here's the thing, right? Here's the structure. Imagine this now. Let's say I'm sending a recommendation over to Jennifer, and I say, hey, my name is Jason Osborn, and I am the CEO of Impact for Leads. And before I met Jennifer, I was really struggling with how to level up in my business. Our business had grown to a point where I was the bottleneck. And our processes and systems just weren't working right. I got in the way of a lot of things, and I just didn't know what to do on how to take it to the next level. And so I wanted to work with a strategic business coach, and Jennifer is awesome. And when I started working with her, we didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. But after working with her, she helped us to put in these systems and processes we didn't even think of to put in. And we were able to double our business revenue in 6 months because of what we started doing. And guess what? I've now removed myself from the bottleneck. I focus on the things that I really need to be focusing on the business, and then my team does the rest of it because of her help. So if you are wanting to really generate your business and grow and level up and remove yourself as the bottleneck in your business so your business can go to that next level, you've got to work with Jennifer. Okay, so can you guys see the difference between that first testimonial and the second testimonial? It's huge, right? It's absolutely huge. Okay, so guys, use this. Take a screenshot of this. Use this in your business so that when your prospects either see, read, or listen to these testimonials, it's incredible social proof for your business. Okay, incredible social proof for your business. All right. Okay, cool. Now, wonderful. Someone says that's really powerful. Yeah, good. It really works. Okay, so amazing. All right, guys, cool. Now that we've done that, let me answer any of the other questions that come into the chat around this. So let me just kind of start from here. So can you make up a name and use it same way so that you don't stalk people? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Art, but what I'd say for that is you're not wanting to make up names. You're on LinkedIn, you are who you are. So just be yourself, okay? It conveys credibility, trust, and authority if you're just being yourself. Another question I saw earlier, is there a way that we can upgrade to the lifetime access at a later point? Yes, however, you can't upgrade to the lifetime access at the discounted rate. So the discount is only available for today. Okay, so if you're thinking about lifetime access, just get in now. Okay. Are the monthly calls recorded? Yes, the monthly calls are recorded. So all of these ones here for the monthly lives, the coaching and mastermind, the profile reviews, the interview with experts, all of these are recorded so that you have access to them. Okay. So if you can't show up on one, or even if you show up on one, and I recommend you go back through there. Okay. Okay, next question. For the one-day workshop, did you say that we could bring a guest along? Yes, so not only can you bring a guest along for the one-day workshop, but if you have a colleague, someone in your team that's going to be working along this with you, that's what bonus 10 is. You can bring someone along and they get access to everything as well. Okay, so, but if you don't have someone in your team you want to invite in, but you want to invite someone to the workshop, yes, absolutely. So we can make sure and get that stuff sorted for you. No problem at all. Okay. If you switch careers, should you disconnect your old contacts? No, don't do that. Keep your old contacts because it makes sure that you have an actual network to start reaching out to when you're prospecting. So don't disconnect old contacts. What is the one-to-one bonus with you, and how do I get that? So the one-to-one bonus with me. So this one here for the one-time payment bonus of the 30-minute one-to-one strategy call with me, that's for everyone that does this down here, the one-time payment for lifetime access. So for everyone that does the one-time payment for lifetime access, you get an additional bonus, which is a one-to-one strategy call with me. Okay. What happens once we order? Okay, great question. So what happens is as soon as you order, you place your order, you're going to get several emails. The first email is going to be a welcome email. That email is going to have things, it's going to have a link for you to join the Facebook private Facebook community group. It's going to have a link for you to book in your onboarding call with one of my teams. So with Charnay. So that onboarding call is an onboarding call to make sure you've got access to everything, make sure you've got all the links and all of that, so we can onboard you on properly. And it's got several things in there. You're also going to get a couple links from the membership site. Okay, so you're going to get 2 emails from them, from the membership site, which is an email that gives you the link to the membership site and then a second email, which can be sent up randomly between 30 minutes because of the security stuff they have on there with your password. So literally you can start going in and watching those trainings straight away, okay? You're gonna also be automatically registered for the 3 monthly group calls. So you'll get 3 separate emails from Zoom that will have your join link for those calls. And our next call is on this coming Monday, okay, the 24th of Monday. So literally, guys, we get in and have you can start having your coaching call, your group coaching call on Monday, okay? So you'll get access to all of that. And so that's the way it is. Like literally, as soon as you join in, you'll get those emails. You can register for your, you can book in for your onboarding call. You get registered for everything. So that way you can literally start working on this straight away, okay? Mary, for that's part, something you have to ask Tony's team about that, because I'm not sure, because that has more to do with him than it does me. What's the Monday call times? They're either at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. UK time, okay? So that's either, it's either 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So those are when those calls are, which I found works well because we've got clients all over the world, all right? Did you say that we can reset the workshop for as long as we are an active member? Yes. So as long as you are an active member, so if you're doing the monthly subscription, for as long as you're an active client, you can reset those workshops. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, John, let's see. I can check with my credit union. Won't have any money until I check the 3rd month. John, just reach out to us and we'll have a look into that for you, okay? And that way we can make sure you get access to everything. You want to watch career currently profile in factory operation. You have a degree in communications with creative media. Can you help move back into this niche industry? Yeah, if you're wanting to move back, if you're wanting to go back into communications and do something in creative media for clients, absolutely. Yeah, we'll help you with all of that, because all the training, it talks about how to identify your avatar, how to frame what you do on LinkedIn, how to start reaching out to them, all that. And then we've got those, this is why we do the 3 coaching calls every single month, right? So that when you're implementing this, you can say, hey, Jason, I've started doing this. Can you review it? Can you look at it? Or I'm doing this, or I'm reaching out to people on Sales Navigator doing this, or like anything. That's what those calls are, that I can help coach you and mentor you through that process. Okay. What is the exact time on April 24th? Mary, I don't know the exact time. I think it's 6 p.m. UK time. I'm not sure. But when you register, all of that will be in there for you, okay? Because I don't have my calendar in front of me right now, okay? But the thing is, those calls are recorded. So even if you're not able to show up on a call, you can still get the recording of those calls. So I wouldn't be concerned about that, okay? So we'll make sure and get the recording of those coaching calls. For anyone that asks for those, we give them to you, okay? Okay, Jennifer, what we'll do is, if you're having an issue with your card on that, we'll sort out a different way for you, okay? So I'll go back and have a look, and we'll reach out to you, and that way we can make sure that you get access to that. Sometimes, because you said you've been trying to order a couple of things, you're getting the same thing, that might just be a security thing with your card, but we'll make sure and sort that out with you, all right? Someone else says, I'm in, amazing, looking forward to working with you as well. All right, so is the 77 just a discount for 1 month and then it goes back up to 97, or is it 77 a month for as long as we're a member? Yeah, good question. So the 77 a month discount is for as long as you are an active member, right? So it's not 77 this month and then it goes to 97 every single month, right? It's 77 every single month for as long as you're an active member, okay? No worries, Jennifer. We'll make sure and sort it out for you. We'll look after you. Okay. And did you say that we can cancel anytime, or is there a minimum length that we have to be a subscriber? So you can cancel anytime, right? My recommendation is that you stay, right? And that's not just for me saying that, right? But if you just do something for 1 month, do you think you're going to be successful long term over just 1 month of training? No, right? It's about implementing, testing, doing it, having those feedbacks on the coaching calls and all that sort of stuff. I mean, most of our clients stay with us for months and months and months and months because, guys, I do a lot to add value, to help people, to answer questions, and people just like the support that I give in the coaching. Okay. How do you contact support to get the coupon code when I register? The coupon code is 22 April, so you'll see it there, so that you don't need to contact support. That's the coupon code. So when you go to this page, I'll share it again. So when you go to this page, you're just going to scroll down to where it says have a coupon code. You're going to click on that, right? That will be blank. Yeah, I need to remove that here. And so it's going to be blank for you. And you just type in 22 April. Press enter, and there you go. It puts in the discount code for you. Okay? Okay, so you're not seeing it. Okay, we'll help you out with that. All right, because it's definitely there, because the page is it wherever you're looking at it, maybe you're just not seeing, or maybe the format of what you're seeing it. But don't worry, we'll reach out to you and make sure you have that. Okay, but we've had loads of other people purchase today, just seeing what I can see on here, and so but don't worry, it's all right. We'll make sure and sort that out for you. Okay, let me just make a note of your name. All right, Mary, so we'll sort all that stuff out for you. Don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, so you do like lifetime. You can only afford month to month, maybe after 3 months. Can I still lock in the lifetime access membership price after today? Okay, so someone else asked that as well. So no, the lifetime access discount is only available for today. Okay, so if you want to upgrade to lifetime access, you can do that, but not at the discounted rate. Okay, so guys, I only doing this for Tony on these, and you know, for this day. So if you upgrade later, it's the full 997. Okay. Yes, Mary. Okay, that's just been sent to you. All right, but don't worry, we'll reach out to you as well. But if you want to email us around that, we'll make sure and get that so you can have access to that. Okay, so don't worry about it. We'll make sure you get access to the discount code. All right, cool. How much is the cost with discount code? It's right here, guys. It's the X out point. Okay, so if you don't use the discount code, it's $97 a month. If you do the one-time lifetime access, it's $997. Okay, so if you do the one-time lifetime access, you save over $200 by putting in the discount code today. Okay. Can you just pick up the one-time offer of the copy and paste? No, Paul. It's a one-time offer for people who order. So no, that's not a standalone thing. Okay. So it's part of if you want to add it into the membership. Cool. All right, I think that's all the questions. I don't think I've missed anything, but if there is any questions, I'm happy to stay on for a few more minutes. I think Tony's probably around or coming back soon, but if there's any other questions, I'm more than happy to answer those. But guys, really looking forward to this. Missed it when signing up. Okay, well, if you've already signed up, Paul, that's fine. Yeah, we can sort something out. So as long as you've signed up, we'll sort that out for you. All right, so that's not a problem at all, Paul. Just making a note of your name as well. So yeah, no worries. We can sort that out for you. So for the one-day workshop, is it live with you or is it recorded training? Oh, okay. So I was trying to understand what that question was. So no, guys, on this one here, so bonus number one, the one-day live online LinkedIn Mastery Workshop ticket, guys, it's live. It's with me. I don't play recorded trainings out for that or anything like that at all. It's live with me. So if you've got questions as we're going through the training, guys, we go through a lot of stuff in that workshop. So if you've got questions, we have a competition during that day. There's lots of stuff that we do, but it's live with me. It's full day. Okay, full day of training and things that I've learned over the last 18 years that I will just continue to help you guys with. Okay, cool, excellent. All right.